All right. Good morning. So currently nothing really happening here. Looking at buys above 171.752 for GJ to target 172, and then sells below 171.515 down to 171.171. So currently that's what we're looking at for GJ. For gold, price action is kind of choppy. It's kind of in a range here, in a big ass range here. So yeah, I think what looks best is sells below 1637. There's a nice clean range down here to 1621. And then for buys above here, honestly, it looks a little choppy above 1646. There's a lot of wicks here, so it might be better to consider buys above 1651, but we'll just kind of see what happens if and when candle closes in that direction. So kind of just chilling here for now. We do have like a 22 pip range here, 23 pip range here, so we might be able to see buys above there too. Olim, hello, good morning. How's it going? So I'm actually gonna readjust this to this area. We'll just kind of see. The reason I had it marked up above here was because when we had candles coming in this area earlier today, it wasn't going to be like a tradable range. It was only going to be like 13, 14 pips, something like that. Yeah, GJ is getting kind of crazy here. I had a lot of volume here out of nowhere. Very strong rejection here. 1 hour, kind of like a doji. Fu FS, good morning, how's it going? GJ gonna give a little wick fill here. Sell limit 1643.60, stop loss above that 15 minute. Yeah, I'm not sure. Would have to see how price comes into that area first. Yeah, I'm not sure like what would give you those confirmations. Maybe send a chart in and I can check it out, but Christine Woods, good morning, how you doing? Demo, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, I think I saw you pop in like right as I was shutting down this morning. I thought Raja was gonna be starting up the streams a little bit later, but it turns out he gave us a little fake out. Cornell, good morning, how you doing? see what happens on this Monday, see if we can make any money today. Yeah, Roger gave a little fake out there. All good though. Whole idea is New York Stock Exchange fake out to 1643.60 area, then drop. Yeah, if that's something that you usually trade, then beautiful. I definitely see signs of sells. You know, we have strong rejection here. Overall, the daily is bearish, you know, so that's kind of like key indicator that sells are going to be a wise idea. Daily is bearish, 4 hour is bullish, but rejecting, you know, a past like resistance support level. 49 minutes left in the candle, so we'll see how that closes. Hourly, you can see it created a low, kind of came up, and it seems like it's, you know, doing that move down, but kind of just have to wait for confirmations. Overall, it's not a tradable range, in my opinion. It's like I'd be looking as the candle broke the low. It's only 10-11 pip range down to the bottom, so. And at this minute, we're seeing some bullish movement. It almost looks like a little slingshot action here. You know, if candle breaks a high here, could potentially, you know, fill this range. Only 15 pips, so not really tradable range, and that's kind of why I had the zones marked up a little bit different earlier. Yeah, hourly big rejection. This past zone, past key zone. Christine, I got 2 L's so far. My Monday is starting off in the wrong direction, down about 90 bucks. No problem. Don't be mad about it. Just consider that, you know, a $90 lesson. Try and figure out what you could have learned from the losses if you haven't already figured it out. You know, what I always like preach is, number 1, how could you have lost less? Number 2, how could you have not taken the entry at all? And then number 3, how could you have given your entries another chance? So if you can answer those questions, then, you know, chalk it up as a lesson, move on to the next day. And yeah, just like Demo said, you know, more so focus on the percentage loss. You know, if you only lost 1% or so, then consider that a win. Or if you lost less than 1%, consider that a win. I always look at the losses that way too, is, you know, as if your stop loss was 1% and it was total 27 pips and you only lost, you know, like half of that, then chalk that up as a win. You know, you were able to reduce your risk, get out of the trade at a better position. Especially, it's especially a good feeling when, you know, for example, like you take buys as highs are breaking and you lose less, and then price goes against what your analysis, like that's a good feeling in my opinion. It's like, okay, cool, you know, at least I got out with losing less and price ended up going against me, so I made a good decision. Yeah, half of 1%. That's good. That's good. You lost less than you planned on losing, so that's a win. Yeah, same thing, Demo, for you. You know, that's a win. You lost less than you were anticipating. Good work. Got 15-minute candle closing. It'll be interesting to see if gold respects kind of like this zone here. Oh, well, there goes my assumption right there, I guess. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying though, if gold breaks a high here, I think it should probably fill this wick and probably come up and fill this range. Only 14 pip range though. Not really a tradable range in my opinion. Forever great. What's better, New York session or London session, and why? It really depends, honestly. I'm asleep during London session, so I have no idea how price moves during London session. I do know that most of the time when I come to the chart and I see moves that happen during London session, you know, they were pretty clean moves. For example, this was like, you know, pre-London, London open move, I think. Or no, sorry, this was market open. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, London session kind of ranged on GJ, on gold. On gold, you know, you had like these sells happen at pre-London, and then London open, more sells, you know, so good volume on gold during London session. So I don't know. I mean, it really just depends on personal preference. So like for me, London session doesn't work out. Like New York session is the best session that I can trade. I basically have the option to trade Asian session or New York session, unless I want to stay up all night and trade London session, which is not what I want to do. That's pretty much my options. So it really just depends. You know, if you have the option to trade London session, then try it. You know, try it for a month maybe, see if it works for you. You know, try New York session, see if it works for you. But it's all just kind of personal preference, and it also depends on what pairs you're trading. You know, which currency pairs you're trading. Dante Extravagante, what's up, man? How's it going? I think I saw you this morning too, or saw a comment from you this morning. Got you on my fake out. Can you analyze gold? Yeah, for sure, AFC. So for gold, I mean, just to kind of look at it, you know, from a higher time frame perspective, you know, previous daily candle was hella bearish, closed below like this zone, closed right at this zone though, this area of support here. It's already broken the low and it's kind of rejecting. There is like clean candle to fill for the most recent area, but you know, overall in my opinion, because this candle was strong bearish, this candle here, this daily candle, I'm anticipating this one to be bearish of some sort too. And if we look at 4 hour, we had a range here, then we broke out, closed below the range, and we have clean candles here to fill all the way down to 1621 or so. So if we take that down to the 30-minute, you know, like what does that look like as far as price action entries? You know, the best sell entries are going to be 1637 based on a tradable range, and then coming all the way down to 1621, which if we look left, you know, in this zone, they're clean candles, you know, to fill. So sells, in my opinion, are best down to 16 or below 1637 down to 1621. Obviously, you know, anticipating that whole move to happen is kind of crazy, but you know, there's obviously an opportunity to catch pips in that range. Whereas buys, you know, an opportunity for buys would be with a closure above 1641, but it really just depends on how the candle closes, because this is only like a 20, 21, 22 pip range here. So if candle closes something like this, you know, it's only going to be like 15 pips to the top of the range, not really a tradable range. So that's kind of my analysis on gold. Buys with a closure above 1641, sells with a closure below 1637, and that's kind of what I'm expecting at this point. Just kind of have to wait. Dante looking to buy at 1621. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm looking to to sell down to. So really depends on what your analysis is. You know, I could probably look at your chart and maybe be able to give you a little bit better feedback, but I mean, at this point, you know, buys at 1621, we're at 1638. You know, that's like 170 pips, so it might be better to try and catch sells down there. And then if it's showing confirmations for buys once it's down there, then beautiful. This 4-hour candle is now rejecting pretty good. 1 hour rejecting pretty good. Oh, okay. If we close bearish on 1 hour, I think that would look pretty good for gold to continue bearish. GJ giving us some strong rejections. We're just ranging. Creating higher highs and higher lows on 15-minute, 30-minute. Oh, there goes gold melting. I'm not looking to execute on gold here at this point, just because, you know, it's not enough range down. It's like 15 pips or so. Well, and then there's, you know, resistance here on, what's this, 50 or 30-minute, there's resistance right here. Potential rejection zone right here at 1637.92. Then another 1637.15. You know, sells below 1637.09, I think are better. AFC, cheers bro. Respect from London. Cheers mate. Respect from the US. Yeah, if you're in London, man, you're lucky. You get some good trading options. I mean, I know a lot of people in the States that trade London session as well. Like, they stay up and they trade, or they wake up early and trade. Not for me though. Yeah, while we're chilling, if you can, we got 16 viewers with us currently. It's only 6 likes. If we can get the likes up, that would be great. You know, nothing else to do. No movements on the chart, so give me a couple of likes. Forever great. How many pips do you consider for a zone to be a range? No trade zone. Also, how heavy are you on fundamental, and what places you look your fundamental analysis? Good question. So How many pips do you consider for a zone to be a range? I like 20 to 30 pips, at least 20 pips, but I would like, like 30 pips. 30 pips is good. So this is like 28 pips, that's pretty good. And then this is like, 32 pips, so that's pretty good. But on the flip side over here on gold, we have like a 23 pip range, 22 pip range, and like currently it's in, a 40 pip range. But price action is kind of choppy in this area. There's really no way that you could catch like a tradable option here. So yeah, to answer your question in short, 20 to 30 pips at least is usually my kind of go-to. And then how heavy are you on fundamental? Really don't pay attention to fundamentals at all, to be honest. I pay attention to the Forex factory calendar here, pretty much just to look at like what news events are happening throughout the week, just to see, what's going on here? Just to see, kind of like what's happening, where, there can be like unexpected volume. But that's kind of it. So what I usually do is, when I log into the charts in the morning, I'll open up Forex Factory. I'll just come into this calendar. I'll look at the current day. So we're on Monday, October 31st, and I'll look and I'll see, okay, cool. The only red folders are AED folders, not relevant to me, so not important. And from there, I'm like, okay, cool, back to the charts, and that's it. So I don't really pay attention to fundamentals at all. In my opinion, like price action is always going to be key. Price action is going to be relevant even during the news events. Funnily, I prefer New York as ranges built up to find trades. Yeah, that's a good point. AFC, a lot of times, like in London session, you're trading breakouts, where in New York session, you're trading, like whatever happened during London session. So point is here with gold, like London session, we fell. During New York session or pre-New York so far, we've like retraced and we're going to retest these lows. And then from there, continuation will probably likely happen, like with London close and so on. You are very knowledgeable. Another question, how do you manage your trades? As in, do you cut your losses short or you let your trades hit stop loss if you wrong? Yeah, so I kind of have a rule of thumb to put a partial stop loss. I have a rule of thumb to put a partial stop loss, like 50% of my total stop loss. So if my stop loss is 27 pips, for example, then I'll put a partial stop loss at like 13.5 pips. That's going to close out 90% of the position. So at 50% drawdown, I'm closing out 90% of the position. That's like kind of one of the ways that I plan on reducing risk. So I never have a trade that's ever gonna hit my full stop loss. I'm at least gonna be losing, or at most I'm gonna be losing 60% of the position that I'm taking. So if I'm risking 1%, say for example the dollar amount that I'm risking is $100, I'm cutting out $90 at 50% drawdown. So I have $10 running, only $10 potentially that's going to hit my full stop loss. AFC looking to quit my 9 to 5 and trade full time as connection close to LSE, so we'll scout my pips quicker. Yeah man, best of luck with that. Hopefully you can make it happen. Actually, I know you can make it happen. It's just a matter of time. Okay, we might be able to get an entry here as the lows are broken on GJ. 21 pips. Fill this wick. I think that will be a good potential. Forever great, no problem. Absolutely. I appreciate you showing up and asking questions. I'm going to be wanting to take the entry as the low is broken here on GJ, the low of the previous 30-minute candle. Notice the time here too. We're New York Stock Exchange open at this point, so anticipating a continuation here would be wise. But as always, don't take any of my trades for signals. This is simply just me trading like I normally do and just recording it. If you guys have an analysis that match up and you want to execute, amazing. Still no trade, no execution. I do wait for this spread to break the low. So I'm looking at my MT5 chart right now and I'm waiting for the spread to break the candle's low. So it has, the structure of the candle has broken the low, but the spread hasn't. In my opinion, the spread is usually 1 to 2 pips, sometimes 3 pips. If the spread breaks the low, that's a very good confirmation that the low has been broken strongly. It should continue bearish at this time, which it hasn't done yet. Now it has, so we are in the trade. Total stop loss is, let's see, it is 24 pips. So I'm going to put a partial stop loss at 12 pips. And I'm going to put an auto break even at 10 pips as always, and then put a partial TP at 20 pips, which the total take profit is about 20 pips. So we shall see, and I'll mark that up here too. Alright, so that's what we're looking like. You can barely see this, but partial stop loss is right there, 171.507. So above current candle high. Stop loss above previous 30-minute candle high. 15-minute. Yeah, we should look good. We do have this 15-minute rejection zone here, but anticipating New York volume to push through there. Give us some wick fills. Where did you take the trade? Abdelaziz. Sorry, you probably sent that in before I put this up here so you can see it now. But I took it based on the low being broken here, the 30-minute low being broken here. Hey Mike, hope you're well. Edvinas, thank you so much. Hope you're well as well. Fu FS, did you sell on GJ? Yes, here's my execution here. Themo needs signals. Here you go. But like I said, don't take my shit as signals. I mean, I do lose trades. Actually, I've lost a lot lately. But we always lose less. That's all that matters. As always, 1% risk here. So, if price goes up to the partial stop loss, we'll be closing out 90% of the position there. So that's going to be reducing risk madly. Yeah, I know, Themo, I know. Gold did a nice little move here. Price action a little messy though, so hard for execution, but did a nice little move there on gold. Nice little move there on gold. Yeah, appreciate you for showing up, Themo. I remember you. Jody, I like the song. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully GJ likes the song too and gives us a nice little push down. Gives us a win for this Monday. So far it seems to be struggling a little bit. Abdelaziz, I think you need to close 90%. No, I think I'm fine for now. If we retrace 50% of my stop loss, if we retrace to this partial stop loss area here, 171.507, I'll close 90%. Dante, yes, gold is melting. Hopefully GJ will follow. No real confirmations for this though. It wasn't a tradable range in here. It wasn't a tradable range, so nothing that could be done. Also, resistance still right here. I mean, price could reject and close above. Still not 100%. Themo, why you put partial stop loss so high and not if candle turns green? Good question. I mean, sometimes I do close when that happens, but I also don't want to strangle the trade. You know, I'm willing to risk 1% for 24 pips. You know, so if I close 90% at minus 12 pips, that's totally fine, you know. And honestly, like, the reason that I don't do that is because really I'm only looking to take one trade per day. So if that trade's a win, amazing. If it's a loss, amazing. It's okay. I'm willing to only take that one trade. I want that trade to be the best possible trade that I can take. And you know, with that said, I don't want to strangle the trade. That's kind of what I'm getting to, is I don't want to strangle the trade. I want to let that trade play out. So as long as I have my parameters set and it's along with my trading plan, then I'm just gonna let it do its thing, and if it plays out, amazing. But the one thing that I don't want to do is get my emotions involved with strangling the trade, especially because I'm only looking to take that one trade, you know. So I would rather it hit partial stop loss than strangling it. Also, like, you know, the partial stop loss and the auto break even, those are things that I don't have to involve my emotions with. Like, it's just set up, it's set through magic keys, and if they trigger, it's gonna happen. I don't have to think like, oh, I don't want to close yet. I don't have to get my emotions involved in it, you know what I mean? So that's another reason why I just kind of let it do its thing. But yeah, I totally understand like why you would do that. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Like, at the end of the day, anytime you get uncomfortable with the situation, like, you need to take action. Yeah, Jody, I think that's good to have all trade based on 1% risk, no emotion at all, because we need to lose 100x to blow the account. Yeah, and also if you think about it, you won't even blow the account if you lose 100x, because if you're only risking 1% per trade, that 1% is always going to be relative to the balance on your account. Boom, you hear that ding? That's auto break even. Auto break even has been triggered, so we have a risk-free trade at this point. Haven't secured, so if it comes back and hits my stop loss, that's going to be unfortunate, but it is what it is if that happens. Actually, probably should have secured some there, just because it's Monday, you know, want to start off the week. Also, there is this like 15-minute rejection zone that we're like coming into as well, which is where the auto break even was. But we'll see. If it stops me out at entry, that's okay. It's a risk-free trade. Just pay a little bit for commissions. It's all good. Yeah, you gotta be, man. Yeah, so I just got stopped out at entry. So the spread got me out at entry. But yeah, Jody, you gotta be calm, for real. Yeah, Abdelaziz, 100%. No, I agree. Raja says, you know, if you put stop loss at break even, you have to secure. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I used to do that all the time, but the thing is with that is, like, you know, I'm only securing 10 pips. You know, I'd rather take more of a move if I can. So now, you know, I'm stopped out at entry. That just kind of tells me that that wasn't the best entry to take, and maybe something else will show me here as the session plays out. And with that said too, I'm willing to take another trade today because that one stopped me out at entry. I obviously still have risk available. Didn't lose anything. And really the reason that I don't secure at 10 pips, I used to secure at 10 pips all the time, and the reason that I don't secure and I just close 50%, or I mean I just set stop loss at entry, is because you know, like I don't want price to go 10 pips plus in profit and then come back to my entry and then risk going and drawdown. That's what I don't want to happen. So as long as I'm accomplishing that, then I'm all good in my eyes. And sorry for this on the charts here. I'm just trying to save some things for my journal, my trade journal. But yeah, so all good. I mean, I should have considered, you know, this zone right here. That's one thing. If I was like paying attention to this zone, I probably would have secured, you know, some part of the position here at this point. But I wasn't paying attention to 15-minute. I was just looking at a 30-minute clean candle and then continuing to move down. But it's all good. No BEs to protect equity, not to place your... Yeah, exactly, Jody. Exactly, Jody. It's to protect equity. I'd totally rather just pay, you know, 14, 20 bucks in commissions and not take a loss rather than, you know, not set at entry and then price retrace. Even Raja had 2 losses on this New York. Yeah, his trades were kind of cowboy trades this morning. I didn't necessarily agree with either of them. The first one, he was trading like right into a resistance. And then the second one, price had already fallen, you know, like 40 pips or something. And then he just randomly takes this out, you know, so. Like his sell was like way down here. I was like, what? And then I think the buy... I don't know where the buy was. The buy was like, oh yeah, the buy was as the 15-minute was breaking the high here, but there was resistance right here. You know, so I didn't really agree with his trades this morning. Like he took a buy as this candle broke the high. What the hell? Took a buy as this candle broke the previous candle's high right here. Had this resistance 12 pips. You know, so I was looking at that like, why would you do that? And then the sells, you know, he took sells like way down here, you know, 16 pips at that point. He's being a little bit of a cowboy this morning. But overall, I mean, it's still profited for the day, so that's all that matters. Cornell, do you use magic keys to put auto break even? Yes, magic keys is the shit. So that trade, I lost nothing. Risk 1%, lost nothing. Risk 1%, lost nothing. That's a win in my opinion. We have 100 views on the stream, 20 viewers with us so far, 10 likes. Shit, we got wins all around the board. Probably he's trying to be a cowboy, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I honestly think like he hasn't been taking too many trades during New York session. Like a lot of his trades have been during London session, so you're probably right. Can't remember what my stop loss was on that. Oh yeah, it was 24 pips. That's right. Risk 24 pips, lost nothing. Beautiful. Beautiful, and we'll see if something else presents this morning, but that could be it, and I'll be fine with that too. Why does Raja doesn't want to have London session instead? I think I think it's like he's got like shit going on with his kids or something at that time. but I'm glad he doesn't, because I would make it. $15-minute candle respected previous candle's high. It also did close below this zone, 171.413. I think it should continue, but you know, I don't want to take an entry on this now. An idea would have been to take the entry as the candle went and created the high and then flipped bearish. You know, that's where the entry could have been. But knowing that this 15-minute support is here, probably a little dangerous, but let's just see what that looks like. You know, entry probably would have been like right there. Yeah, stops. Oh, stops would have been. What the fuck is going on? Stops would have been pretty good. Still 21 pips to the downside or so. Yeah, this could work out. This could work out. That could have been like the second chance to the move. You know, the second chance. What do you think about sells below 1635.700 on gold? 1635. Yeah, I mean, I think sells below 1637.097 is good. But yeah, 1635.700. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably better. I guess you're just assuming this 15-minute support here, which I think is a good idea. So yeah. You have kids? FS? Yes, he does have kids. AFC, I sold gold at break of previous 30 low in range at 1639.71. Maybe up here or something on this candle. Should have been able to secure something if that's what you're talking about. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, this GJ trade definitely should play out. So it's unfortunate I got stopped out there. But all good. Yeah, it's galloping nice. If it breaks this low and continues, I think it should be really good. But there is this zone, 171.300. So if there's any sign of rejection at this point, I'd be a little cautious. We are coming to 9 a.m. candle close in about 7 minutes, so the 4-hour candle is looking like a bearish move could happen at the break of the low of the next one. Hey man, what do you about negative risk reward? Yeah, it's fine. At the end of the day, it's usually never really plays out to be negative. But yeah, it's fine. It doesn't really mean anything to me. Yeah, that thing would have played out nice. Should have given it a second chance there. It's all good. I think what I might start doing though, honestly, is I might might take into account my 50% SL rule and turn that into a 50% partial take profit rule. Cause like this range was only like 20 pips and some change. And like my partial take profit was pretty much at the take profit. So if I do 50% partial take profit, then at least I'm securing at like 50% of the range. So I'm not being greedy by wanting the entire range to play out. I think that might be a good idea. I think I might start doing that. Ezra GJTP, this TP right here. Right here, that's what my TP was. Yeah, dang man, GJ's out of here. GJ's melting. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. If you caught that, amazing. Congrats. Nelio, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Hope you're doing amazing. Can we look for sell GJ? I have to wait for this candle to close. Got 9 seconds. 9 seconds. 4 hour has now broken the high and the low of the previous 4 hour. It's closing weak bearish. 1 hour closing strong bearish. 30-minute strong bearish. There is a zone right here though. It's closing right at support. So yeah. Not to mention it just fell, you know, like 20, 30 pips or so. So kind of need to wait. Kind of need to wait at this point. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a good idea to take a sell at this point. If you want to, go for it. Maybe target down here, 20 pips or so, but stop loss, like, you know, stop loss would have to be above like previous 30-minute high. That's 41 pips or so. That's not good. Look at previous 15-minute high. Same thing, not good. Yeah, I would wait. I wouldn't take anything at this point right now. Not now, not ever. Jay Smolak, new subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for joining the gang. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of either of these at this current moment. Not a fan of either of these, Bubby. Old lady out there using our gym set, man. It sounds like World War III out there. She's out there dropping weights and shit. Like, damn. Shit's getting serious out there. GJ rejecting, close right at that support level, or I mean gold. I'm done for today. See you guys tomorrow for New York. Sounds good, Christine. Have a great one. Hope you have an amazing Monday. Kick today's ass. Yeah, we're not getting no action right now. Need to adjust this analysis right here. I think what would be really good at this point would be like price to retrace. We could do like a sells below and then do like a MP special. I I think that would be really good. For those of you that don't know what the MP special is, it's basically price comes down, creates a low, you know, does some sort of retracement to go retest that low. Sometimes it does like just a very small retracement and just breaks the lows. But yeah, I think something like that would probably be better at this point. Either that or, you know, first of all, we need to wait for a support form. Once we see a support form, then we can have, you know, a better understanding of what's going to happen in the markets. But that's, in my opinion, what we need to see first is a support. Once we get a support, price can either respect that support and it can come up, create a resistance, and then go retest that support, or support can be broken just to continue down to 178.45. But in my opinion, we need a support preferably on the 30-minute, but if we see it on the 15-minute, then that's cool too. But I really like to see it on 30-minute. Faye McLean, thanks for all your time here, Mike. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up, and I hope to see you in future streams. DJ breaking its own high right now. Current candle breaking its own high. Gold still respecting that support area. So maybe we get some closure. We can see some sells below. Got a nice range to fill over here on gold. Closes strong bullish here too. Could even see like this range fill. Go back up to 1641 or so. Would definitely be enough range. That's for damn sure. Craig Jackson, are you here? You here with us today? Craig Jackson, taking roll, taking attendance. Craig Jackson, please announce yourself if you are here. Craig Jackson, paging Craig Jackson. Craig Jackson commented on my stream from earlier, the one that I did this morning. That was a little pump fake before Raja went live. And he said, hope all is good, bro. Still in that terrible trade with gold. Any thoughts on movement today? Whew. Man, that guy was in buys. That guy was in buys like on Friday. He was in buys. Price had, oh my god, that's right, man. Price had fallen all this way and he was in buys like from somewhere up over here or something. Oh my god, bless his heart. He's still in buys. I don't know how his account hasn't been blown yet. Hopefully he's not depositing more funds. Doesn't seem like Craig is here. Poor guy, man. Gold buys. Gold buys from the moon, man. He bought from the moon. Poor guy. I buy at 1636, stop loss at entry. Dang. Good job. Good job. What was your confirmations for that? I don't see nothing. It's a risky cowboy entry. I'm gonna start calling you Dante the Cowboy. If you keep telling me about entries like that. By all means, I hope that thing plays out for you. And we got nothing here. GJ played out nice. That move that I was executing on played out nice. Glad we got stopped at entry. Never broke its own high. That was beautiful. Fallen almost 40 pips. I would have exited around here completely more than likely. Sheesh. That was nice. That was nice. Would have been a good profitable trade to start off the week. Dang, someone caught these gold cells. Minute closing below 1637, but we have 15-minute support right here, 1636. So realistically, we really want to see, 30-minute close below that area. It's rejected it here. We want to see 30-minute close below that area. For sure. FUFS GJ sellable, not yet. Need to see a support created at this point. Price has already fallen quite a bit. Price has already fallen, you know, 55 pips. In my opinion, it would be a little ignorant to expect it to just continue to melt more. I mean, it very well could, but what are the confirmations for that? So, in my opinion, we want a support created, and then a resistance, you know, to either go retest that support, or we want the support to break for it to be a continuation. So we got the support on 15-minute, but let's look, you know, we're right at past support level. Right here at a past support level on 15-minute. Right at a past support level. GJ might just keep pushing, honestly. It's very bearish, but I want to see this 15-minute candle, a 15-minute bearish candle, I think, to take sells at this point. Especially with this support right here, definitely want to see this candle close below this zone. And if it just breaks the previous candle's lows and just continues, you know, it is what it is. I'm okay with that. But yeah, that's what I'd really want to see, probably. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best gold dropping at this point. Let's see, I had that 15. Oh yeah, the 15-minute did close below, but remember I said the support right here, so not really valid to enter in my opinion. Kind of risky. You know, we rejected this a couple of times. But damn, yeah, gold's probably gonna melt right now. Seems to be a lot of good volume there. Same thing though, I mean, it's already fallen quite a bit, you know, based on these 30-minute candles, so if you are taking entries on gold, you gotta be a little cautious. You know, it's already fallen 60 pips. Oh yeah, that's right, Dante, I remember you were saying a buy, you were in buys. Yeah, I mean, when candles are printing bearish, I mean, can't ignore that. Candles are very bearish right now. Yeah, everything is just screaming sells on gold. Yeah, that would have been executable there, I think, on the 15-minute. You know, we can take note that the 30-minute just barely closed below these two candles. It's kind of risky in my opinion. Just like I said, it's already fallen 50 pips, it just barely closed below. You know, there's that 15-minute support. So yeah, I wouldn't have entered on that regardless. Would have looked for something a little bit better to execute on. GJ breaking them lows on 15 minute. Dang. Yeah, that's probably gonna continue. Probably gonna continue down. I'll wait for closure before entering the sell here though. Also want to consider the range available. 15 pips. Not good. Not good. Got everything turned up, but can still barely hear you speaking, Mike. Huh. Faye, I apologize. Let me see if I can view my audio properties. Don't really know how to work this shit. Oh, just closer to the mic. Okay. Yeah, I have noticed that. My apologies. Let me see if there's a way that I can turn it up here though. Properties, nope. Advanced audio properties. I don't know what this means. Yeah, I don't know what it means, so we're gonna leave it alone. If you can hear me better now, closer to the mic, then I'll just try to remember to be closer to the mic. Yeah, some good movement here though during today's session. Very, very unfortunate that we got stopped at entry on that one trade though. The GJ sells. Both are melting though. I think sells at this point on gold are going to be a little risky at the candle close. You know, same type of thing as GJ. You know, prices already fallen quite a bit here. It has closed below the zone that we were expecting, but at the same time, I think it would probably be better to wait for a support to create, a support to form, and then that support to either be broken or respected. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a much better idea. Because we do have a breakout here with candle closing below 1637. We have plenty of range down to 1621, but it's already fallen quite a bit. It's already fallen like 65 pips. So to anticipate price to continue to fall with no support created, it's a little risky, I think. However, it did do this in the past. You know, if we look here, you know, it fell very far. with no support created. $150 pips. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why. Gold's gonna close with no bottom wick. Oop. So GJ, definitely want to wait for the support. Gold, I've just entered as the low is broken. Stop loss is going to be... Oh wow. Why is stop loss so big? Yeah, stop loss is pretty large at this point. TP is like way down here. But yeah, I'm probably just going to let this go like 20 pips or so. If we can catch 20 pips or so, I'm just going to close out. Abdelaziz, you're probably right. GJ on the flip side, probably gonna create a support here now. No bottom wick here on the previous candle close, so it's looking good to create a support. Gold looks like it's looking good to go against me and give me a damn losing trade. We'll see though. We'll see. Remember, like, risk is always determined based on how big the stop loss is. So even though the stop loss is like fucking 40 pips, 39 pips, you know, risk is still 1%. So nothing ever changes based on that. How can we enter buy for a GJ? So if this resistance is broken right here, you can enter buys. But I mean, GJ is on a strong downtrend at this point, so you know you want the support to form on 30-minute, and then a resistance to form, and then a retest of the support. But at this point, you know, if this resistance here at 171, 160 is broken, then buys I think will be valid. Yeah, 100% Abdelaziz. I mean, that would be my confirmation for buys for GJ, but that's like what I would look for. Above 171, 160. But yeah, that's what I would look for. Because I mean, like, currently we're really bearish. Really bearish. Even this, you know, is a strong rejection. Yeah, gold just hit my partial stop loss there. It's like right around there. Okay, I'll be right back though. I got to I forgot I gotta do this thing for my girlfriend real quick before I forget, or she'll be very mad. We saw a little retrace there. But yeah, all good. I have my parameters set here, so we got the stop loss intact. If it gets hit, it gets hit. If not, you know, we can potentially recover that loss that we've taken so far on gold. But yeah, I had the break-even trade on GJ this morning on the sells. Ultimately would have played out perfectly. At this point for GJ, I mean, like I've been talking about, I would wait for a support to form and then you know, a resistance to go retest the support, or either correct the move that's been done here. On gold, it seems like we should have done the same thing, waited for a support to form and then a resistance to go retest the support, or either break to go correct the move. So nonetheless, we'll come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. Hopefully we'll get some winning trades tomorrow. Appreciate everybody for showing up today. If you can, before we hop off, smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you for another one as we come to a gold stop loss here. All good. Have a good one, everybody. See you tomorrow.